17th of April, as we welcome Ellen Herman to the, did I say that right or not?
Ellen Herman, right.
You gave me a rhymer. What did you say for Ellen? Yellen Ellen?
Yellen Ellen, that's what my mom called
Okay. And for a second there, I'm going, did I say the right one? But we're loving local here because Ellen Herman is from a very, really neat establishment over on the west side of town. Tell everybody what it is.
We are. We're going to be, we're not built yet, up and coming Village Cooperative. So it's a senior cooperative. I think that a lot of people are starting to understand cooperatives in the Midwest because we now have about 10 at least in Iowa, and we were the first developer for senior cooperatives in Iowa.
What is it?
Explain what that means.
Yeah, what is it?
Well, you've probably heard of cooperative farms, cooperative grocery stores, cooperative electrical.
You have members.
Yeah, we have members, and so the main difference between a co-op and other kind of retirement communities is that it's member owned. So each person that buys into a co-op owns a share in the corporation, and as such, they're very desirable because think about member ownership. You care about the place, builds a sense of community and pride of ownership, which is really nice. Yeah.
And most other places you pay rent, basically. Is that
right.
how it works, the arrangement?
Right. There's lots of options for seniors as they start to look, you know, they can move into a townhome. Most of the people, as we hit our 60s and 70s, maybe this yard work isn't quite so fun.
I'm in my 40s and it's not. Yeah,
I just lost my slave labor, as my kids say, and I don't like it either. So they start looking at options, and the options might be a townhome or maybe a senior rental. It could be a continuing care retirement community. And co-ops are just, we kind of fit the middle there. We have a lot of the advantages of home ownership without any of the hassles, which is nice.
I was going to say, because why would people enjoy this kind of style of living?
I think the biggest thing is community. You know, as our kids start to leave, or maybe our grandchildren, we come back, or we spend time with our grandchildren, and they start to go off to high school, and our neighborhoods disperse a little bit. Maybe we lose our neighbors. Co-ops offer that sense of ownership that you understand, and then with that comes community. And we're on a scale that makes it very easy to know your neighbors, which is really nice.
Now, when is this all going to be completed?
Well, we hope to break ground this summer, and then it takes about 14 months to build. So we're really not looking to be done until maybe August of 2016.
Okay.
That would be a best case scenario.
And
probably.
how many residents are we talking?
We only have 55 homes to sell.
Really?
Yep, and we're 50% sold.
Oh, wow.
So we're in pre-marketing phase, which means we're getting ready for members to put down their share price, and then they get to design the home they want after we break ground.
Now, is there a benefit in kind of going on as a member now?
Yes, because these are priority members, so members that have been on since the beginning, you know, since we've started marketing, get priority pricing. We have incremental price increases. And when we do start designing our homes, when we get to that phase probably in, you know, late summer, early fall, then they'll get to pick their finishes, pick their carpeting, pick their appliances. They can upgrade if they want. They can put granite countertops on if they want. So they have a lot of opportunity to do that. And they form friendships and relationships now. We spend a lot of time together. Okay. So by the time we move in, I just finished marketing the Ames project, and we're sold out there. We have a wait list of 18 people, but we won't move in until maybe October. And so they get together. They have the village co-op tables everywhere they go, and people get to spend a lot of time.
I was wondering about that. If it is a community, you kind of want to meet who would be in your community, you know, because you want it to be a great experience all the way around.
So what you're doing, you're purchasing the home that will be in this community is what you're really doing.
Right. So you get the equity. You know, we have a 3%. It's called a limited equity. And what we like about that in a co-op is that means they stay affordable in perpetuity. When you go to sell it, let's say you live in a co-op for 10 years and maybe your kids move to California and you want to follow them. If you want to sell it, it's gone up at a rate of 3%, which is more the cost of living.
Okay.
It doesn't have the real estate ups and downs, so it makes it very easy for resale. And then the co-op will sell it for you at no charge. Okay. Because it's not for profit community. Nobody's profiting, which is really nice. The members profit from their community and their sense of neighborhood, but nobody profits on a
So, excuse me if I sound really stupid here, but so you're purchasing the home.
You purchase a share, really, a share in a cooperative corporation. You own it. You can sell it, but you don't own anything on the interior, which is really nice. So we always say in a co-op, you don't even have to change a light bulb, because the co-op owns and maintains the appliances, the carpeting. What you care about is what you tote in, and you can keep your place clean if you want it, but we maintain everything, which is really nice. So when it comes time to replace carpeting in 10 years, it's covered, or whatever that we'll put on a schedule.
Sure.
And Real Estate Equities Development sits on every board, because the co-ops elect their own board and they run they're self-governed. We have a maintenance man on site that does all the work, but you don't have to worry about anything.
So would this be more similar to like a timeshare, but a permanent timeshare type thing?
Yeah, timeshare is a really negative concept.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. But I have two myself, so I don't think so at all.
He likes them.
Did you get locked in and have to?
No, I love them. I think it's the greatest thing in the world for me personally. Yeah. But it's where you don't own the building, but you own the time and the place that you spend.
You're responsible for, you own your share, and you're responsible for paying on your share.
So you're paying dues then?
You pay a share price, which is usually about 40% of what it costs to buy maybe a similar condo in that town.
Okay, I was going to ask
that was my next question.
Compare. Yeah, okay.
So ours range from 64 for the smallest, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and that's not small, it's about 900 square feet, up to our biggest is 1,700 square feet, and I have some of those left, and that's 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, and a den, and the most expensive one is 125. So they're very reasonable.
That is reasonable, yeah.
How old can you be to start?
I know, Jackie, you want to come in with me? It's on my radar.
I do. I'm very quiet. I probably have the same hours.
Yeah. And what about pets?
You can have pets.
You can have pets? Okay, good for your dog.
Yeah, good for my dog.
They're really designed to make life easier. I mean, as we age, it's sometimes nice not to have stairs. It's nice to have heated underground parking, which we do. Shop areas, exercise rooms, lots of space for gathering. We have guest suites for your family, so if you can have your family, but you don't have to wash the sheets, which is nice too.
Sounds wonderful.
That's an
so where do we apply?
That's an interesting concept, and you say you're breaking ground here real soon, which is great. It's over on Westtown Parkway, which is even better because you're right in the middle of everything over there.
Our site's going to be 60th and Mill Civic, just south of the Unity Point. So a lot of our members doctor at that doctor's office, which is really nice. You could walk to your doctor. You could walk to Aldi's. There's Trader Joe's out there. There's lots of restaurants.
Out there, isn't it?
They're going to build a brand new Market Fresh grocery store on the opposite corner. So it's right in the middle of a lot of activity. And
this sounds really neat. It really
does. It's really cool. Yeah. And if you want to find out more, you can come to my office. My office is just east of Valley West Mall. And I just love to visit with people. We may not be a fit, but you never know until you look. And I'd be happy to sit down with anybody that wants to find out and share a little bit about us.
Well, Ellen, thank you so much.
It's
really cool.
Great local business.
It is 9:52. We'll be right back. You're watching Great Day Live.